What's going on, y'all? I'm back with another video. So I want to do these more often. When people ask me a question, I want to screenshot it if it's a good question, and just give my my thoughts, my opinion on the question and the situation at hand. So somebody named Hot Girl Earn, she messaged me on Snapchat. She said, "Hey, I'm interested in joining the service. I don't know where to start, what to do, which branch I want to join. None of that. I see that you're in the service and I see that Gianni has gone. Do you have any advice? I feel like I need a new start and that would be something good for me." You know what? Give me a second here. Let me see if I can find this girl. See if I know I asked her some follow-up questions. Yup, okay, so I have follow-up questions. So she says she's 22, she's in school now. She's in school obtaining a psychology degree. I want to eventually be a clinical psychologist. And then she said another question. I've been trying to do my research and whatnot, but what is the difference between Air Force and Air Force Reserves? Ooh, that'd be a good question to ask when my wife gets back, and cause she's reserves, and we'll definitely be able to check out the difference between the active duty component and the reserves. I know active duty is you feel me, you working, it's a job. Reserves, I do know they only work 1 weekend out of the month. So they work maybe 20 times a year. So you will have to get another job unless you get on active orders. Okay, so what was the original question? Goodness gracious. Okay, so she's interested in joining. I put it this way, man. If you're thinking about joining the military, you need to go ahead and join. I was thinking about joining the military, and here I am. Going on 3.5 years later, loving it. If you're thinking about it, that means you might as well just go ahead and do it, because it wouldn't even be a thought if it wasn't on your heart, to be honest with you. And it's nothing to be afraid of. It's nothing to be scared about. I'm telling you, you're gonna love it. And she said she doesn't know which branch to join. I'm not biased or nothing, but hey, the Air Force is where it's at. And you can ask anybody, ask those guys in the Army. They be like, man, if I could do it again, I'd probably do the Air Force. Ask those Marines, they be like, man, I'm thinking about switching after my contract up to the Air Force. Navy, it's a toss in the air. They be stuck on them boats a lot. I mean, if you like being on boats a lot, then go for the Navy. If you like to swim, go for the Navy. I do know they gotta swim to get into the Navy. Yeah, but I'm not being biased, man. The Army, the Marines, they really be living in tents. Air Force, we got the nicest hotel, the best quality of life. They call us the cheer force, because we just so, they're the Air Force. They're just sitting in chairs all day, not doing. No, bro, we get paid the same. It's always about working smarter and not harder. So, I mean, hey, if you wanna come live with the sophisticated, come to the Air Force. If you wanna be big and bad, and you wanna shoot guns all day, and join the Army, join the Marines. If that's what, I mean, it's all about you, what you want to do. I personally, I want to fight this war a different way. I don't want to, be out there shooting guns and things like that. We all have a different mission, and you just got to figure out, what your job is and how is it essential to, completing the mission. So, I mean, I love the Air Force, man. I would say join the Air Force. That's just me, because like I just said, we chill, man. We cool, We don't do too much. What else she say? Yeah, that's my advice. You feel like you need a new start? Hey, man, she's 22. I was 22 when I joined, A lot of people join straight out of high school. A lot of people, you know, they give the college thing a shot. You know, college isn't really it. It's not the thing. You know, you feel like you're just taking classes. You feel like, you know, you'll get your degree and you'll be working a job that you could have been working without a degree. So it's like a waste, and you're just in all this debt and all that. So I was taking out loans when I joined. You know, I started taking out loans, building up debt, and I was like, man, and I felt like I was going to get a job that I could have been working. So I was like, man, let me go ahead and join the military, because at least in the military, they'll pay me to go to, they're not going to, well, actually, if you think about it, you do get paid to go to school with all these Pell Grants and stuff. So I was at Bowie State University. I was doing business marketing. I had 90 credits roughly. And then I joined the military. And they got a program called tuition assistance. You get $4,500 every year to take classes. Now, in the military, you get a discount rate. So every credit is $250. So I went to Grand Canyon University. I was taking 4 credit classes. So the total would be $1,000 for a class. And that's not coming from my pockets. That's coming from tuition assistance. And on top of that, you get what is called a GI Bill. It's like $67,000 to go to any school you want to go to. Now, if you don't want to use that, you can transfer that to your kids. You can transfer that to your wife. Things of that sort. So you can use all the tuition assistance you want. $4,500 every year. And let's say you do 20 years, you can get out with a doctorate's degree, and not even have touched your GI Bill. And you know, when it's time for your kids to go to college, you can just give those, get that $67,000 to your kids, so they don't have to worry about paying for school, being in debt like us. So yeah, I finished up my bachelor's in applied management. I finished online at Grand Canyon University, and while I was going to college, you know, I got this Pell Grant, and I was at Grand Canyon University for a total of 11 months. They sent me $8,000 of free money. So hey man, you do get paid to go to college. Just hey, I'm so big on, you know, taking advantage of that tuition assistance. Like, if you join the military and you're not taking classes, you gotta take classes, man. I ain't gonna call you stupid. Come on, man, just get to it, man. If you do 20 years in the military, you need to get out with at least a master's, at least a master's, or you was wasting time. You was procrastinating your whole military career. Take advantage, man, because when you get out, you know, you want to get that retirement, you know, 50% of your pay if you do 20 years, 75% of your pay if you do 30 years. So on top of that, you know, you'll have your master's degree, you'll have a bunch of jobs waiting for you, and man, you'll be set, man. You know, you'll be set. So take advantage of everything that the military has to offer. Yeah, man, that's just my advice, man. If you're thinking about doing it, then do it. Don't be scared. It's nothing to be scared of. It's a regular job. You know, you just wearing this uniform. You know, so our standards are a little bit higher in the military than it is like on the civilian side of things. So that's it, man. It's a great start for anybody. You can be up to the age of 39 to join. So it's not too late unless you're 40. So hey man, if y'all got any other questions, just let me know. It's your boy Gambit. We checking out, and hey man, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.